I just feel like they have a humiliation kink. I was very confused. We all know that the Pussycat Dolls, this lady sings it, but I was trying to figure out why. And if you could really like break it down to me in the comments or whatever, let me know. Because I don't understand how Nicole, these blurry pictures, how Nicole keeps coming back. But the thing with Nicole, okay, so the Pussycat Dolls have been coming out. They're coming out with the tour this summer, and they come out with this the club song, horrible song. Don't recommend listening to it because it's horrible. Um, and as much shit I'm talking about to talk about the Pussycat Dolls and the confusion around it, I still would go to a concert because they're supposed to come around here, somewhere around here, in like August, I think. And you know, if I can get to it, I'll go to it. Um, I was just trying to figure out why Nicole keeps coming back, or why I was trying to find her behind the music thing, and there wasn't much there except for like that huge moment where she's like, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" Like I sang the album. I mean, I recorded the album and presented the songs to the girls. So from what Jessica, who's not in the picture, from what Jessica said, where's Jessica? Jessica's not even there. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. From what Jessica, aka the the Trump supporter, what she said. Okay, wait. How do I want to start this? Let's talk about her interview. It wasn't anything groundbreaking. I wanted to watch the full interview because I'm like, maybe there's more to it. But what they talked about it for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Horrible interview, horrible interviewers. You know, interviewers these days, they want to talk about themselves. They want to talk about their experiences, and it's like, no, you have somebody in front of you talking to you. I found even the positioning of the interviewers weird because you have a guy on the left, you have a guy in the middle, and then you have Jessica on the right hand side. But Jessica, okay, let's go. The guy in the middle and Jessica are side by side in a sense, and so talking to your guest, you have to completely turn your whole body over to speak to her. And it's just like, whatever. So, Jessica was talking about how her breaking point in the group was when they came back together. I didn't know they actually did shows in 2019 when React. React is the good comeback song. The club song, I don't know what that is. It's a mess. It's stupid. Like, club song, I feel like a song can, if you have a song called Dance like Tony Braxton or the club song like them, it's going to be corny and it's going to be not any deliciousness. Um, she said her mic went out. I mean, her mic wasn't on when she went to go introduce herself, and they were just backup singing to like whatever, whatever. She said she has like seven number one dance songs. But I remember on the Doll Domination album, I think it was like the deluxe part, each girl got to sing their own song. And I think on the tour they got to sing like a snippet of their own song. It wasn't even like sing a full out song. By the way, I love the Doll Domination album. I love that album. I love the era. I love When I Grow Up. I love I Hate You. I hate this part. I love Bottle Pop, and then the Missy song, but you're gonna, what you're gonna call me, whatever it's called. I love that song. And I do like the other songs, you know, Don't Ya, Buttons was hot, Wait a Minute. Like, that was my era of music growing up. So, like, we all love the Pussycat Dolls over here. Uh, but they didn't let them sing. I don't remember any of the girls really being having a great voice. I remember someone sounding deaf, and I want to say it was Jessica. It was either Jessica or Ashley. Like I played those songs like once, those solo songs. I played them once and moved on with my life because I wasn't having it. Melody, Melody can sing. The only reason why Melody had in my opinion, the only reason why she was able to have solo stuff on the album because her voice was such a standout voice. It was very like Christina Aguilera is, Christina Aguilera, Jennifer Hudson, or Florence Welch type voice, like a standout specific voice that could not fade in the background. And I think that's really what saved her. From my understanding, I believe that the Pussycat Dolls was just like a thing to put together. Um, I don't, I can't say that all the ladies, I think the label, how am I going to say this? I think that the label wanted a group and it was fine if a couple of them couldn't sing because it was based off of, like the Pussycat Doll original thing with like Robin Anton and the whole burlesque type situation. I think that's really what was going on. So for some of them not being able to sing was like totally fine. Um, and I believe Nicole, she was with Eden Garden or Eden something, a group before that ended up dissolving. Um, I believe Nicole, what I read was she wanted a solo deal, thinking this will get her into a solo deal. But the thing is with Nicole, for whatever reason, it's just not happening for her. Like solo music just hasn't happened for her. And I don't know why the Pussycat Dolls was a great like fit, was a why she needs the Pussycat Dolls to be successful in like a music world, not musical world, not the like theater world. Okay, that's the difference. There we go. I don't know why she needs them because why I don't understand. I just don't understand. She's been on little features here and there, like duets and stuff. But why does Nicole? Why do you guys think Nicole needs the Pussycat Dolls? Because now she's going around talking about all her flops. She was going to. She had the opportunity to meet Michael Jackson, and she was like, "I am gonna need the rest because I'm." She needed to rest and get her rest because she was performing solo on the like AMAs for the first time or something like that. I don't know. Then she's talking about how Just Dance, um, We Found Love. And what's another song? Is it gonna? Okay, no. Just Dance, On the Floor, and We Found Love. She passed on those songs, but it was just like, okay, why does it matter? It doesn't matter because all of your other solo stuff has flopped. I just, uh, I just don't get it. And then you know what? It was very obvious. The behind the scenes music on VH1 back in the day. Shout out to that. Like, damn, it's so hard to find stuff nowadays. Like, y'all can replay that. I would buy a subscription. Like when I had the Paramount subscription, and they don't even have all the behind the scenes music on there. And I was like, well, what's the point of this? Like certain stuff. Like, I think if you guys replayed stuff behind the music or Flavor Flav. All this stuff is on. Some of the stuff is on YouTube now. But I'm like, I think if they replayed stuff on cable network or any other network, license it out or something, I think TV would be revitalized. Those are like really great stories and interesting moments and shocking stories. Like when TLC talked about going broke and then Left Eye broke it down for them. Like I think if I think if these networks played their older stuff in a mix with them like finding some like new balance. I think that would be really good and really fun and really nostalgic and informational for the people. But whatever. But when she was talking about how she when she was talking about how she played the album for the group and she's like, I hope I don't get in trouble for this. It's like, girl, it was very obvious none of those girls were singing on the songs. It was very obvious. And it was even more obvious with the like the second album. Except for, Melody doing some oohs and ahs at the end of the song. Whatever. Jessica talking about the reason why she left or she wasn't asked to come back in the group. I don't even think Jessica was able to even come back because she's talking about how I think she's disabled somehow. I didn't get into much of that. Maybe I should look that up real quick. But she said she's disabled. She was talking about how she has an autoimmune disease. So I'm just like, she's starting a new doctor. She has flare ups and stuff. So I'm like, I don't even know if she was able to even come back fully, even if she was asked to, because she was saying she wasn't even asked. She was calling Robin for, and I think Robin was like suing, or Nicole and them were suing Robin, or Robin suing somebody for the name or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. It wasn't that like big of a deal for me. But Jessica saying, you know, Robin, she was contacting Robin and Robin couldn't give her information and she had lost her mom and it was just like, girl, I don't think these people really like you like that. And then to put it on top, she talked about being a Trump supporter. And the craziest thing was in the interview, these one voter people, one issue voter, I'm sorry, one issue voters, they say the craziest things. You know what Jessica said? Jessica said in that crazy ass interview, which I didn't realize they were all, part of the same clan, because some of them were black, but whatever. But Jessica said, I know that our president, I know we wouldn't get the disabled community wouldn't get the funding it needs without our president, which is why I voted for him. I don't agree with the war. I don't agree with this. I'm a one issue voter. Even though he does not believe we should exist, I don't think we would have got the funding that we needed to move our community or help our community along. And I said, what? I said, excuse me? You're gonna preference, or not preference, what's the word? You're gonna. It's crazy when people put two opposite statements together to make it seem like it's one good statement. The man doesn't like us, but he's gonna give us funding compared to what the lady probably wasn't gonna do. I don't know. The Pussycat Dolls. Um, I think that's all. The ending. I think they have a humiliation kink. I think they're either okay with it or they're not because after giving your opinion on the behind the music about, and they were saying how Jai Ho, I didn't know this, or I forgot about it. Jai Ho, the Pussycat Dolls featuring Nicole Scherzinger, whatever the hell that means. First of all, whatever that means, because you ladies are probably not even singing on Jai Ho like that. So, anyways, wait. Before I get to that, Jessica was saying they were basically it was like a year process, and to get into the Pussycat Dolls because there was an audition taking place, and then they were basically employees, and I don't think they had a record deal. I don't think the ladies are really signed except for maybe Melody, maybe Carmit, and but Carmit ended up leaving, so it's just like what the hell. But Carmit and Melody probably had like the record deal, but I just don't. She was saying they were like paid. They had to pay them because they weren't signed, but I'm just like, oh, they were. She was just basically saying they were like employees of the Pussycat Dolls, and I'm like, okay, well, y'all stayed around, and it wasn't like I don't think they were like signed to a record label. Because how you sign to a record label and you can't sing? You're not producing music. You're not writing the music. So I'm just like, it had to have been some kind of like production deal, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. And then Jessica's like, Nicole isn't a girl's girl. She wants the spotlight on her. When I'm like, well, yeah, yeah. If you talk to Nicole long enough, that aspect will come out of like her saying, you know, it's my music career. I wanted to sing. I was hoping to get a record, solo record deal, whatever, whatever, solo projects off of this one situation, which, Lord. Um, but okay, back to the humiliation kick. I guess they're just okay with it because I was watching an interview they did with Billboard, and I'm just like, it must be, it is so awkward that you have these three. Actually, it's crazy how this is the Pussycat Dolls right now. I mean, more money, whatever money's coming in, you don't have to split it six ways, five ways anymore. It's only three. She has an accent that I was just like, what the hell? Who's this British lady? But anyways, Ashley, Nicole, and Kimberly. They're the new PCD 3. But I'm just like, it has to be so awkward and weird sitting there while Nicole is explaining how, because Nicole is literally, oh, I remember when we were writing this, and I remember how I produced that, and I remember, you know, Timberlake coming in the studio and Will I Am saying this, and it's just like, yeah, we weren't there for all of that. So it just has to be a slightly humiliation kink that they have going on. Is that going to explain coming back to a group? Besides, Nicole needs the group to succeed. They also need the group to succeed. I think that's what SWV said. And then the girl group thing of it all. Like, there's not been, besides Destiny's Child, no, not even Destiny's Child. Well, I mean, you can say Destiny's Child. You could probably say TLC a little bit. But, like, besides Destiny's Child and TLC, I don't know a girl group that has had major success that wasn't, like, forced to be together and it just didn't work out. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm probably not. I'm gonna skip that part because I'm not telling my thoughts eloquently. But yeah, shout out to PCD and their humiliation kink. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. I know Twitter is just like roasting Nicole because Nicole every day is something coming out with something new. It's just like, girl, nobody cares. Girl, go on about your business. Girl, get back in the studio because that club song is whack. Y'all could have just came back out with React because React was hot. React is hot. I mean, y'all. It's not like they're singing on it. It's not like they're singing on the club song. And then Jessica was saying that not Jessica. Where's Jessica? Jessica was saying that is that Grammy? Okay, here's Jessica. Jessica was saying that um, React. They were in London allegedly because this sounds absolutely ridiculous. But she was saying they were in London and Nicole played them React, and then we're gonna sing React on the show, on some award show or whatever, the next day. And so they had to learn React in like 24 hours. I was like, whatever. You mean y'all went? There was the video wasn't shot before you went to the whatever. Because it was a good video. I just don't know. I don't know why would they come back. Besides, it's a good money maker. It probably is a good money maker. That's probably why they're back. Because I'm like, I don't understand why would you come back and deal with Nicole and the stuff at all. Thanks for listening. This is the show. This is the Dare Show podcast. Um, My Love Bunny tonight is my Instagram. If you want to talk over there, leave a comment below.